which you could see maybe from the power slide that we had during our dinner. Nicetown has about 550,000 people in it, so it was pretty packed. Loved it though. And my PowerPoint is more historical oriented. He got the culture covered, I'm covering a little bit of history. See, right here, this is the City Hall. Was built somewhere in between 1405 to 1410. And there's a little figurine sitting in front of it. It's a walnut statue, was built in 1405, and it has a little saying written around here. It says, "Freedom, I do announce you." And the history behind this is, as long as this statue stands, my city is called free, independent. And if this ever gets demolished, we have a a smaller version hidden in the city hall. Then we have the cathedral right next to the city hall. It was built in 1068 and has wood carvings inside. And there's a little story about it that the person who carved it one day got bored and just decided to hide a little mouse in the wood carvings. So when people go in, they get told, "Why don't you go find the little mouse?" And it's hidden really well. It took me about 4 or 5 hours to find it, but it was worth it. And the story behind that, the story behind having the cathedral and the city hall right next to each other is that during the Middle Ages, these were the two most powerful groups. That's why they sit standing next to each other. Then we have the Bremen Wall. Right here you can see like a little green I'm hoping, and there's also a river. That's the original wall that was used to defend Bremen from Vikings and other people that tried to attack it. And if you walk, you can still walk along this, and you can still see old pieces of the wall. Then we have the Böttcherstraße, which you see here, the street view of it. It's the street where the merchants used to live. And you can find handcrafted things right there, that like jewelry or hand-blown glass. And everything there is only made one time, so you will never find a duplicate of it. That's why a lot of tourists like this street. And you can see right here already how tight Germany is, Bremen is, because they try to fit as many people as possible in the safety of the city walls. Then we have the Schnorr, which is another street area where the people that used to work on ships used to live. And again, see, the houses are right next to each other. And there's a good story about it. During World War II, this is one of the areas where never a bomb would drop. So all these buildings are still original. And we like our old buildings, so we keep taking care of them really well. Then, please. Oh, no, that's fine. Then we have flea markets during the spring all the way to the fall. There's flea markets along the river. You pay about €5, which is about $7 for a table, and you get to know a lot of different people. Like when I did it, I talked to people from Turkey, Greece, Italy, like a lot of people from all over the country. And they sell their stuff, and then they give you a little bit of history behind their things, which is really nice. And also, I was lucky enough to live in an apartment where I had a Turkish restaurant right below me, a Chinese restaurant 2 doors down, Italian restaurant right across the road, and I had a Greek restaurant 2 blocks down the road. So I could eat whatever I wanted and experience anybody's culture, which I love. And then my favorite part of the city is the central train station, which was built in 1896, and I like it because it was a window kind of for me. As you can see, people are coming and going. Whenever I saw it, I was wondering, where did they go? Where did they come from? And for me, this was basically a gate to go wherever I wanted to in the European Union and see whatever I wanted to. Then my favorite part of the year, Christmas time, Christmas markets. That means that right here, this is a little area right in front of the city hall. Merchants or like people would set up the little sheds and sell handcrafted equipment like Christmas ornaments or straw figurines. And even there's one special drink that you only get through Christmas time. It's called Glühwein, and it's spiced wine that's heated up. So it's used to keep people warm. And I'm allergic to alcohol. Even I will take the migraines to drink it. And then it's really open to street musicians. A lot of them come to the city to sing Silent Night and all kinds of other Christmas songs. And the only thing they would like to see is like throwing coin into their little case. And Ronnie, you want to finish it?
Well, with that, I think we are done for tonight with our presentation, and we thank you, Dankeschön, for your attention.
They must have done this presentation like, I don't know, 10 times before they did tonight. So it really shows what a great job. Again, let's give them another round.